Yo boys, Moot My Morn here. Right now, we're in this weird transition phase where the CS2 beta hype has fully died and the actual release date is still unknown. So a lot of the prices we saw jump during the excitement has started to cool off as the market wasn't able to maintain the level of demand it was experiencing. Which is why we saw a strong correction down to a more realistic level. It just wasn't possible to keep at those numbers forever. That, combined with all eyes on the Paris stickers, skins across the board have nosedived in price. Just about every Doppler knife that was prime and center as a skin getting a revamp in Counter-Strike 2 has fizzled out to a more realistic price point, which shows that nothing and nobody was safe from this price adjustment. But don't pout that your inventory is down 30%. Now is the best time to stock up on skins before the market bounces back from this downswing. The last price peaks gives us a snapshot into the market's potential when CS2 actually releases, and if the market was able to do it once, it can definitely reach those numbers again. So today, I'm going to cover the best things you can buy during the market crash. It really is unknown when exactly it'll hit its bottom as well as when it'll bounce back up, so this is just looking at some of the biggest price drops to see where you can make the most profit. Starting with one of the reasons we saw the market crash itself, stickers. And I'm not talking about the brand new Paris ones. The market crash is a perfect opportunity to look back at old stickers that have seen their prices hit drastically. What's nice with older stickers is that they've already gone through the majority of the aging process. And on top of that, there's no risk for more of those stickers or capsules to enter circulation. Stickers from Stockholm 2021 are a great area to look at, as the overall market supply on these is much lower than its Antwerp and Paris counterparts, and it's the oldest of the Cato 14 duplicates. And as always, you should prioritize teams that haven't had major appearances in recent years, with a prime example of that from Stockholm being Tyloo. They've got the support of unwavering Chinese investors and have seen their value collapse over 60% from their peak at $70. And with no major in sight for over the next year, any influx of Chinese investors will look no further than a borderless sticker of their favorite team that'll also boost their credit score. Now, if you want to get away from the borderless designs, Katowice 2019 stickers have seen price drops to pre-Counter-Strike 2 announcement levels, with one of the best holos of all time, Furia, dropping 70% from its all-time high. It's only a matter of time before the market stabilizes again and these old stickers bounce back. And while prices dip, people are more likely to actually go through with sticker crafts, meaning the supply just gets thinner and thinner for these older stickers. Next up, skins that look amazing in Counter-Strike 2 should be your #1 priority. Thankfully enough, people who got beta access were quick to show off the new lighting engine and all the skins that got revamped, which is why skins like the Dopplers and Blue Phosphor have massive price increases. Check out OniPixel's videos where he looks at every knife in Counter-Strike 2 to get a better idea of where each skin stands yourself, because I'd be here for hours going over every skin that looks better. But there's a lot of directions you can take when it comes to buying skins for Counter-Strike 2, as just about everything from your $2 CZ75 silver up to a Black Pearl knife has seen massive improvements, which means any level of investor, whether you have a few dollars or a few thousand, can get in on the hype. Once Counter-Strike 2 officially releases and people get their hands on the skins in-game, they'll rise even higher than what we've seen so far, since only a fraction of the player base is actually looking at these skins ahead of time, and even less are actually buying. And with the expected rise of players when the game actually drops, these skins will see an even higher level of demand than any other skin in the game. This does, however, come with some level of risk, as we can't be completely sure of what exactly these skins will look like when the game officially launches. But I have a hard time believing Valve will go back on these skin changes and ruin their own market, since they've been making so much money on transaction fees. And finally, by far the safest investing option of the three are retired collections. These are collections seen during past operations or retired maps that will never return to the active drop pool. Collections like Cobblestone, Gods and Monsters, and the Control Collection are all prime examples of skins we will never get more of again. So the supply you see is the supply you get. And while it is possible to see the return of a map like Cobblestone, Valve has shown in the past that they'll introduce a new skin collection for the map, as opposed to making the old set available again. So we have the peace of mind that Valve has never gone back and re-released an old collection. So barring something very unexpected, this is your safest area to stock up on. And with crazy trade ups happening all the time, like this 10x night trade up for a Dragon Lore, the skins below it all have their values directly attached to the big skin in the collection. So even if you can't afford a Dragon Lore, you can still have a stake in one, because the value of the collection's blues and purples are always proportional to the collection's red. For example, the CZ Chalice should always be at least 1/100th of the Op Dragonlore's price, and in most cases, they go for considerably more than that. So as long as there's demand for big skins like the Op Dragonlore, Fade, and Desert Hydra, which I don't see changing anytime soon, these trade-up skins are a very safe option to stock up on. Retired collections are only getting older, and as more people start playing the game, the supply can't keep up with the demand, which helps sustain and keep their value growing. These skins will only get rarer as time goes by, so picking up any of these while at a discount is a no-brainer. So those are the 3 areas I'm looking at during the market crash. And I tried to keep it broad so you've got options on what suits your budget, and so I don't have the babies yelling that I'm manipulating the prices of skins that I don't even own myself. Anyways boys, get out there and strike while the iron is hot, because this just might be the last price dip for a long time. Also boys, big thank you for 1,000 subscribers, and attached below is my brand new Discord for all of you guys asking. And I'd also like to give a shout out to my first ever Patreon supporter, Matefs. So if you'd like to support my channel directly, I'll have that linked as well. Toot my horn, out.